We have studied about he has selected the pea plant for his experiment. Pankaj sir, he has selected pea plant in his experiment. Then why he has selected the pea plant in his experiment? So today we will see that what are the contrasting characteristics which is selected by the Mendel's. Due to these contrasting characteristics, Mendel has selected the pea plant. So today we will see about the 7 contrasting characteristics about which we have discussed on that day. That what are the contrasting characteristics used by the Mendel, which is found in the pea plant during the experiment. As you have studied that pea plant is easily available in all the places. There is 1 year duration of its maturation. So today we will see about the 7 contrasting characteristics found in case of the selection of pea plants by the Mendels in his garden. So please prepare a chart. Due to this chart, you will able to know about the contrasting characteristics, that what are the different contrasting characteristics taken by the Mendel. The first one is serial number. The second one is character. The third one is dominant trait. And the last one is recessive trait. Recessive trait. We have to see about the contrasting characteristics used by the Mendel, which is seen in the pea plant. The first character is the seed sac. The first character is seed sac. What he has said, he has seen that the seeds of pea plant have 2 different sacs. One is the round and other is the wrinkle. You have seen that pea plant have 2 type of seeds. Some seeds are round, whereas some seeds are wrinkled. So on the basis of shape, there are 2 traits, dominant traits and recessive traits. Dominant traits are those traits which is,
Your voice is not for me.
बेटा म्यूट करो अपने आप को, which is seen in F1
मेरा
generation.
आवाज नहीं है.
अपने आप को म्यूट कर लो, आवाज आ जाएगी.
आवाज नहीं.
तुम अपने आप को पहले म्यूट तो करो. कौन है जरा देखिए तो इसमें.
कृष्णा है सर.
In case of shape, we have taken the round and wrinkle seed. Round is shown by.
voice
कौन है जे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्या उसको? आदित्य.
आवाज नहीं है.
आदित्य
कृष्णा है सर. कृष्णा है सर.
अपने आप को म्यूट करो. Round, it is shown by R, and wrinkle it represent with the help of small r. So this is the first character, first trait which is used by the Mendel and found in pea plant, that seeds of this pea plant have 2 traits. One is the round and other is wrinkle, which is the character of a seed. The second one is seed color. Seed color. It is also of dominant and recessive. In case of dominant, dominant color is yellow, whereas the recessive color is green. Recessive color is green. So our you can say that this yellow is dominant, whereas the green is a recessive character. The third is flower color.
Sir, it is only for P, na?
P. Flower color. Flower color is also a true type, violet and white. Violet and white. The fourth one is pod sap. What do you mean by pod? जो फली लगती है मटर की, वह मटर की फली भी दो तरह की होती है. Some parts are swollen, whereas some parts are wrinkled in sap, due to which the pod sap is also taken as the contrast character in the pea plant, that is the green and yellow. Pod sap हम लोग लिए हैं. Pod sap is full and constricted. आप लिख लो, फुला हुआ है and constricted. After then, the fifth one is pod color. It is, the pod color is also different. It is green or yellow. The sixth one is the flower position, that where is the rising of flower. Flower is present at the terminal portion or axial portion of the plant body. अभी हम लोग जानेंगे कि axial portion क्या होता है, terminal portion क्या होता है. Suppose that if there is presence of flower, flower position. If we discuss about the flower position, then there is some plants of pea where the flower arises at the apical portion of its plant body. कुछ ऐसे भी पौधे होते हैं जिनमें फूल बिल्कुल इनके ऊपर वाले हिस्से पर लगते हैं. फ्लावर प्लांट की डेवलपमेंट होती जाती है, फूल ऊपर वाले हिस्से पर लगते हैं. That is called as terminal condition or terminal stage where there is the rising of flower. Whereas some flowers are present at the ऑक्सिलरी पोर्शन ऑफ प्लांट बॉडी. उनके ऑक्सिलरी पोर्शन पर होता है जिसे हम एक्सिल कहते हैं. सो दिस एक्सिल इज डोमिनेंट. एक्सिल एंड टर्मिनल. टर्मिनल. द लास्ट वन इज स्टेम हाइट. यहां हम मेंशन कर दें सेवेंथ को. दिख रहा है क्या ये? Seventh one is stem height. Stem height ले लिए. The stem height is tall or dwarf. पौधे की लंबाई कैसी थी? Tall थी and dwarf थी. Tall and dwarf. This tall is represented by T. हालांकि इसकी जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. And dwarf is represented by small t. We will see about the different traits represented by different alphabets later on. So these are the 7 contrast characteristics which is seen in case of pea plant by the Mendel. The first one is seed sac, which is round or wrinkled. Seed color yellow or green. Flower color violet or white. After that he has seen the pod sap, that is full, means the pods of pea plant is swollen. In that situation, in suppose this is the pod, and if it is wrinkle, then such type of pod is developed. कुछ मटर की जो फली होती है बिल्कुल swollen होती है, कुछ फली ऐसी होती है जो constricted होती है, इस तरह से sickle होती है, हम कह लें कि wrinkled condition में होती है. So pod sap is also taken as the contrasting characteristics of pea plant. It is full or contested. The second one is pod color. The pods of pea plant is also different. कुछ green color की फली होती है, कुछ yellow color की फली होती है. So it is also taken as a contrast characteristic. the green and yellow. After then, the flower position is also observed by the Mendel that some flowers are arising at the axial portion of plant body, whereas some plants rise at the टर्मिनल पोर्शन. टर्मिनल पोर्शन मतलब पौधे के बिल्कुल ऊपरी भाग पर यदि ग्रो कर रहे हैं वो टर्मिनल होगा. यदि ब्रांचेस डेवलप कर रही है उन ब्रांच से फ्लावर निकल रहे हैं वो एक्सियल पोर्शन होगा जो ऑक्सिलरी बड से डेवलप किए हुए हैं. एंड द लास्ट वन इज स्टेम हाइट, कि पौधे की हाइट कैसी है. इट इज आल्सो ऑफ डिफरेंट. सम प्लांट्स आर टॉल whereas some plants are dwarf. So these are the 7 contrasting characteristics used by Mendel in his experiment with the pea plant. Now we should have to study about the hybridization. What is hybridization? As we have studied that there is crossing over between the two organisms of same species having the different characteristics. We can say
सर ये फ्लावर पार्ट एक्सियल लिखे थे और क्या लिखे थे एक में?
axial and terminal. Axial and terminal. Let us see. Now we have to study about the hybridization. Hybridization means what happens. Mendel has performed his experiment by using the pea plant, and in that experiment there is crossing over between the plants having the alternate traits. There is crossing over, दो plant के बीच crossing over हुई, and for crossing over he has used some method due to which there is the proper hybridization between the organisms. There is proper crossing over between the organisms. For this, what he has taken the characteristics like the tall plants, like the dwarf plants. He has also taken the color flower or white flower, and there is crossing over between these two plants. उन्होंने क्या किया, दो पौधों को लिया और दोनों के बीच क्रॉसिंग ओवर कराए. For this there is requirement for the some things. What he has done, he has removed the anther of the flower. दो पौधे मान लो है, दोनों पौधे में यदि मटर के दो पौधे हैं तो उन दोनों पौधों में क्या होगा, उसके मेल और फीमेल पार्ट होंगे, स्टेमन होगा, पिस्टिल होगा. तो ड्यूरिंग hybridization what he has done, he has removed the anther of 50% of the plants. 50% फ्लावर के एंथर को उसने रिमूव कर दिया. एंड रिमूवल ऑफ एंथर फ्रॉम द फ्लावर इज कॉल्ड एज इमैस्कुलेशन. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज इमैस्कुलेशन. ये वर्ड कभी कभी आपसे पूछा जा सकता है. ही हैज रिमूव द एंथर of 50% of young flower before the maturation of stigma, and then the each type is used as the female partner, because उसने एंथर को रिमूव कर दिया तो फीमेल पार्टनर ही बचेंगे. and again he used the 50% flower in which there is presence of the anther for the transfer of pollen grain from dead plant to those plants of which he has removed the anther, क्योंकि उसमें केवल फीमेल पार्ट ही बचा था. तो in that situation what he observed, there is the mono hybrid cross between these two plants, because single character is taken by the Mendel. tallness को हम ले लिए, उसके dwarfness को ले लिए, means height को लिए, हम उसके कलर को लिए कि कलर्ड फ्लावर है या व्हाइट फ्लावर है. तो ओनली वन कलर हैज टेकन फॉर द क्रॉसिंग ओवर बिटवीन द प्लांट्स. सो इट इज कॉल्ड एज मोनो हाइब्रिड क्रॉस. सच टाइप ऑफ क्रॉस इन विच सिंगल कैरेक्टर इज टेकन, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज मोनो हाइब्रिड क्रॉस. वेयर एज डाई हाइब्रिड जब हम पढ़ेंगे, क्योंकि हाइब्रिडाइजेशन है तो मोनो हाइब्रिड भी होगा, डाई हाइब्रिड भी होगा. in case of monohybrid cross, there is the single character of true traits, whereas in case of dihybrid, we take the two alternative character of the organisms. In monohybrid class, there is crossing between two organisms of same species which have two factors of one character, which have two factors of same character, whereas the dihybrid cross means there is crossing over between the two organisms of a same species which have two factors of two character. दो फैक्टर हम ले लेंगे दोनों कैरेक्टर के, whereas in case of monohybrid class there is requirement of one character, two traits of one character. For this, what he has taken, if we'll say about the monohybrid class, then on the basis of monohybrid class, the law of Mendel is deepened. Mendel के जो दो law हैं, जिसको हम पढ़ते हैं कि law of dominance and law of segregation, these two law are depend on the monohybrid class. So first of all, we should have to see about the monohybrid class. As we have discussed that during monohybrid class, the same species is used in which there is presence of the two factor of a character. Suppose that we have selected the plants which is pure tall and pure dwarf. This is the pure plant, pure tall plant, and this is pure dwarf plants, pure dwarf plants. So this is the parent label. This is the parent label. When there is crossing over between these two, in that situation, the F1 generation. अब यहां पर जब क्रॉसिंग ओवर कराएंगे, if there will be crossing over between these two, pure tall and pure hard, then what is the expectations? What is your expectations? What was the expectation of the Mendel? जब दो प्योर विशुद्ध पौधों के बीच क्रॉसिंग ओवर हुआ, तो जो उम्मीदें थी, उसकी उम्मीद क्या रही होगी कि जो नई पीढ़ी आएगी, जो फर्स्ट फिलियल जनरेशन आएगी, इस फर्स्ट फिलियल जनरेशन के जो ऑर्गेनिजम्स होंगे, उनके बीच दोनों के ही कैरेक्टर डेवलप होंगे. बिकॉज इफ देयर इज क्रॉसिंग ओवर बिटवीन pure tall plant and pure dwarf plant, in that situation the first filial generation have the characteristics of pure tall and pure dwarf, but it is totally different in the result. When there is crossing, then during result it is totally different from the expectations of Mendel. Mendel का जो expectations था उससे बिल्कुल ही ये अलग हो गया. क्या देखा उसने कि जब इन दोनों के बीच क्रॉसिंग ओवर हुए, तो इन दैट सिचुएशन व्हाट विल हैपन, देयर विल बी कैपिटल टी एंड स्मॉल टी, मींस द प्लांट विल बी हाइब्रिड tall, the plant will be hybrid tall. In that situation, this tallness is dominance. The characteristics, this is the dominant character, this tallness is the dominant, whereas the small t is the recessive character. The tall character is seen in the first filial generation. This is the F1 generation. F1 generation को हम कहते हैं फर्स्ट फिलियल जनरेशन, प्रथम पीढ़ी. तो देखो मोनोहाइब्रिड क्रॉस में क्या हुआ, when Mendel has taken pure tall plant and pure dwarf plant, in that situation there was expectations. हमारी उम्मीद कैसी होनी चाहिए कि दोनों के ही कैरेक्टर आएंगे, मीन्स जो पौधा होना चाहिए वो मध्यम हाइट का होना चाहिए. ऐसे हो ना, क्योंकि एक लंबा है और एक पौधा है. मोस्टली हम क्या देखते हैं अपने घरों पे कि यदि दो सदस्य हैं, पेरेंट्स हैं, माँ बाप हैं, एक लंबा है दूसरा छोटा है, तो हम ये उम्मीद करते हैं कि जो उनकी ऑफ स्प्रिंग होगी वो मध्यम हाइट की होगी, उसकी हाइट मीडियम होगी. लेकिन ऐसा नहीं हुआ। आप देखते हो कि दंपति छोटे भी हैं, फिर भी उनके जो बच्चे हैं काफी लंबे हो गए। माँ बहुत छोटी है, पिताजी बहुत छोटे हैं, माँ बहुत लंबी है। उस कंडीशन देखते हैं कि बच्चे बहुत लंबे हो गए, बच्चे बहुत छोटे हो गए। तो यह बिल्कुल ही अपोजिट था। मेंडल के अनुसार दोनों के कैरेक्टर आने चाहिए थे। मीडियम हाइट होना चाहिए था, वो बहुत टाल होना चाहिए था, ना ड्वार्फ होना चाहिए था। बट व्हाट he has observed that the first filial generation have only the dominant characteristics. There, this capital T is dominant, which is dominant over the small t. In that situation, the first filial generation is shown. The dominant characteristic is seen in F1 generation when there is crossing over between the same species of two organisms which have the different traits. So this is the law of dominance also. This is the law of dominance of the Mendel. इसे हम कहते हैं प्रभाविता का नियम। लॉ ऑफ डोमिनेंस, प्रभाविता का नियम। जो लक्षण प्रभावी रहे वो दिखे, जो अप्रभावी रहे वो छुप गए। मीन्स जो डोमिनेंट थे वो दिखे, जो डोमिनेंट नहीं थे वो क्या हुए, विलुप्त रहे, नहीं दिखे उनमें। दिस इज द लॉ ऑफ डोमिनेंस गिवन बाय द मेंडल ऑल्सो। हम कह सकते हैं कि तुम्हारी बुक में अलग अलग तो दिया नहीं है। इन योर बुक लॉ ऑफ डोमिनेंस एंड लॉ ऑफ सेग्रीगेशन इज गिवन टुगेदर। ये दोनों एक साथ दिए हुए हैं, बट separately we are studying about the monohybrid class, that how there is the dominant characteristics shown in first filial generation. After then what he has done, he has again crossed between the same species of this hybrid tall plant. उसने क्या किया, अब इसके बीच सेल्फिंग कराया, सेल्फ पॉलिनेशन करा दिया। इन दो पौधों को लिया जिनमें दोनों कई कैरेक्टर थे, जो हाइब्रिड टाल थे, इनके बीच सेल्फ पॉलिनेशन हुआ जिसे हम सेल्फिंग कहते हैं। एंड आफ्टर सेल्फिंग ही वंस सीन दैट हाउ the characteristics is seen, how the traits are seen in the organisms. For this what he has done, he has taken this hybrid tall plants. हम और ऊपर से बनाते हैं इसको। When there is crossing over between these two, this is the parent, there will be capital T, small t, it is the hybrid tall, and it is the F1 generation, first filial generation. After then he has taken capital T, small t, capital T, small t, means there is selfing, या आप समझ लो सेल्फ पॉलिनेशन, आसानी से समझ में आ जाएगा आपको। There is self pollination between these two. After then what he has seen, he has, जब इनके भी self pollination होंगे, then what will be the result? आप करके देखो। The first will with the third, the first will with the fourth, the second will arranged with the third, and the second will arranged with the fourth. You can see the result. ये आपको आना चाहिए। In that situation what will happen? Capital T, capital T, capital T, small t, again small t, capital T, small t, capital T यदि आता है तो हम उसे capital T, small t लिखते हैं ताकि हमें पढ़ने में सुविधा हो। And at last small t, small t. Let us see in F2 generation what he has seen. He has seen that the recessive character is also seen, means pure characteristics is also seen during the selfing and F2 generation. उन्होंने क्या देखा कि because we have to study about the second law of Mendel, that is the law of segregation, पृथक्करण का नियम, कि जब दो गैमेट की फॉर्मेशन, जब जिन की फॉर्मेशन होती है तो उनमें से जो गैमेट की फॉर्मेशन होती है ड्यूरिंग गैमेटोजेनेसिस, ईच गैमेट हैव द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ इट्स ओन। हमें पढ़ना क्या क्या है, मेंडल्स का फर्स्ट लॉ, अभी तो हम मोनोहाइब्रिड क्रॉस पढ़ रहे हैं, लॉ ऑफ डोमिनेंस। सेकंड है लॉ ऑफ सेग्रीगेशन, एंड थर्ड है law of independent assortment. Law of independent assortment. Three law we have to study. The first two law of dominance and law of segregation, is depend on monohybrid cross. The law of dominance and law of segregation is depend on monohybrid cross. On the basis of monohybrid, we can study about the law of dominance and law of segregation. Law of dominance में हमने क्या पढ़ा? Hybridization में कि when there is crossing over between these two dissimilar plants, then the F1 generation has shown the dominant characteristics only. वही dominant हुआ, टाल कैरेक्टर ही डोमिनेंट हुए, प्रभावित हुए, प्रभावी लक्षण ही केवल दिखे, जो अप्रभावित थे वो नहीं दिखे, केवल टाल पौधे दिखे। जबकि फिनोटाइप में हम क्या देखेंगे? टाल तो है लेकिन जीनोटाइप उसका क्या है कि दिस ट्रेट इज आल्सो बी प्रेजेंट देयर बट इट इज नॉट ऑब्जर्वेबल, इट इज नॉट सीन। देन उसने क्या किया? फिर सेल्फिंग कराई। ड्यूरिंग सेल्फिंग ही हैज सीन दैट some plants out of these 4 plants there is a pure tall plant, pure tall plant. The 2 plants are hybrid tall, and the 1 plant is pure dwarf, pure dwarf. In that situation, what he has seen? He has seen that when there is crossing over between the heterozygous condition, क्योंकि heterozygous थी ना, यहाँ तो ये homozygous था, ये homozygous था because both the traits are same, both the traits are same, दोनों ही एलील क्या थे? सेम थे। यहाँ पर दोनों डिफरेंट थे। There is heterozygous condition, there is heterozygous condition in which he has seen that when there is crossing over or there is selfing, self pollination between these two, then out of 4, what is the ratio of tallness versus the dwarfness? Out of 4, 3 are tall whereas 1 is dwarf. There is the ratio of 3:1 in tallness and dwarfness. क्या देखा उसने कि टालनेस और ड्वार्फनेस के बीच जब हाइब्रिड टाल पौधे के बीच सेल्फिंग हुए तो जो ऑफ स्प्रिंग आई, F2 जनरेशन में जो पौधे मिले वो कैसे मिले? 3 plants are tall whereas 1 is the dwarf. Means in that situation he has seen that the characteristics is totally pure, due to which this law of segregation is also called as the principle of purity of gamete, because the plants are totally pure, pure tall bhi mile, pure dwarf bhi mile. In that situation, this law of segregation is also called as the principle of purity of gamete, and it is universally accepted, except this law of segregation, the law of dominance and the law of independent assortment is not accepted universally, but this law of segregation means पृथक्करण का नियम, it is accepted universally, जो बिल्कुल सत्य था, सही था कि जब क्रॉसिंग ओवर हुआ तो उसमें क्या मिला? प्योर टाल पौधे में मिले, प्योर ड्वार्फ पौधे में मिले, कुछ ऐसे पौधे थे जो हाइब्रिड टाल थे। सो द phenotypic ratio is 3:1. Phenotypic ratio of tallness versus the dwarfness is 3:1, whereas the genotypic ratio of the plant is 1 pure tall plant is present. There these 2 hybrid plants are present and 1 pure dwarf plant is present. Then the genotypic ratio, genotypic ratio is 1:2:1. Out of 4, what we have seen? We have seen that out of 4, 1 is pure tall, 2 are hybrid tall, and this 1 is pure dwarf. This is the genotypic ratio, whereas the phenotypic ratio is 3:1, which is observable. Now we should have to know about the law of dominance and law of segregation. अब तो ये monohybrid class देख लिया, and this monohybrid class is the basis of law of dominance and law of segregation, which we have studied. We should know the definition that what is the law of dominance. We can say that this law of dominance is the phenomena, or it is the phenomena of the expression of only one allele out of the two allele present in a heterozygous condition. Heterozygous condition थी ना, इन दोनों में से कोई एक डोमिनेंट दिखा, इसमें कोई एक डोमिनेंट देखा. दिस इज द प्योरिटी ऑफ गैमेट आल्सो. यही वजह थी कि इनको हम प्योरिटी, सॉरी, this is the reason by which we can say that the dominant character is seen in the plants, which is called as the law of dominance. Whereas in case of law of segregation, what we have seen, we have seen that when there is crossing over or self pollination between these two plants, which is of same species, in that situation the two factor of a character, which is the together in an individual, separate randomly. They are separate randomly, and in that situation when they separate randomly, they are result in the formation of gamete which contain a single factor of a character, and it is therefore always pure for the character. It is pure tall or pure dwarf. This is called as the law of segregation. We should have to study about the law of independent assortment. Before study about the law of independent assortment, it was very difficult for the scientists to know about the formation of these pure tall and pure hybrid tall plants, pure dwarf plants. For this, there was a scientist and his name was R.C. Punnett. He has make a chart to show the characteristics of plants in monohybrid characteristics. For this, what he has taken, if he has taken the hybrid tall plants, then there is two genes, one is the tall and other is the dwarf. And to show the character, क्योंकि सेल्फिंग हुई थी, तो R.C. Punnett, he was a scientist, जिन्होंने पनेट स्क्वायर की एक थियरी दी. For this, what he has taken? He has taken the two traits, this T, small t, T and small t. Suppose कर लो ये क्या है, ये मदर है और ये फादर है, ये फादर है. मेल हो गया, ये फीमेल हो गया, मदर हो गया, फादर हो गया. इन दैट सिचुएशन व्हाट ही हैज सीन, व्हेन देयर इज क्रॉसिंग ओवर बिटवीन दीज टू, तो कैपिटल टी यदि इसके साथ, सॉरी इसके साथ हम कराएं कैपिटल टी स्मॉल टी, अगेन दिस स्मॉल टी कैपिटल टी, then small t small t. This is the theory of R.C. Punnett to show the phenotypic ratio and genotypic ratio during the law of segregation or purity of gamete. What he has seen, now you can see this is the pure tall plant, this is hybrid tall, this is hybrid tall, and this plant is pure dwarf. Out of these four, what we have seen, it is very easy to find the result, and on this theory the law of segregation is based. क्या देखा उसने, ये प्योर टाल थी, दूसरा हाइब्रिड टाल था, तो फर्स्ट सेकेंड थर्ड there is the ratio of 3:1. This is the phenotypic ratio. After then one is pure tall, these two are of same time, then the ratio is 2, and this is the one dwarf plant 1. This is the genotypic ratio, 1:2:1, which is seen in case of law of segregation or purity of gamete. Okay students, Now the time is going to finish. We have to study about the dihybrid class and the law of independent assortment. In case of law of independent assortment, what is the difference? For this, there is use of two characteristics. जैसे इसमें हम टाल प्लांट को लिए, तो उसमें टाल प्लांट को भी लेंगे और टाल प्लांट के साथ साथ अब वो राउंड होगा, उसके सैप को भी हम ले लेंगे. एक हाइट को ले लिए, दूसरे उसके सैप को ले लिए. ठीक है. तो टू कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स आर टेकन इन केस ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंट असॉर्टमेंट आर इन केस ऑफ डाई हाइब्रिड. जहां पर वर्ड ही आ गया डाई हाइब्रिड क्रॉस, मींस टू कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स आर टेकन. ओके, that's enough for today. On next day we will study about the dihybrid class and